this is what would eventually have happened. There would have been a heavy storm. There is a Bible scripture that I want to read to you today out of Matthew 8, 23 through 27. Now, when he got into a boat, his disciples followed him. And suddenly a great storm rose up on the sea. The boat was covered with waves, but he was sleeping. His disciples came to him and said, and woke him up saying, Jesus, Lord, save us. We are perishing. But he said to them, why are you fearful, O you of little faith? Then he rose up and rebuked the winds and the sea, and there was a great calm. So the men marveled, saying, who can this be, when that even the winds and sea obey him? Who can this be? Well, Jesus, the Messiah, got into the boat with the disciples. It was a beautiful day. They were going fishing, but suddenly at night, something happened. A wave started rising up and moving fast, and a storm, that started, a heavy, bad storm started taking place. But by that time, Jesus was sleeping. Jesus was sleeping, and they were fishing, but they saw themselves unable to control the storm or the boat in such a bad storm. They were in an unusual and uncommon situation. They were not used to this. They have never been through this. It was okay walking with Jesus in the village. It was okay walking with Jesus in the mountaintop. It was okay walking with Jesus all around, doing different things. But now they were in the sea, experiencing something that they have never experienced before. So they even said to him, Lord, wake up. Aren't you concerned about us? Don't you care that we're about to die? And Jesus got up, looked at them, calmed the storm, looked at them and said, why are you fearful? What are you afraid of, O ye of little faith? And then they said, wow, after they saw the storm calm, they said, what type of a man is this? Now, first of all, he was saying to them, why are you fearful, O you of little faith? Meaning, your faith needs to be built up at a higher level. When a storm like this comes your way, your faith has to be able to say, wait a minute, this too shall pass. So when they said, who is this man? This man that they were saying, who is this man, is Jesus. They were with the Messiah. They became afraid. They got a revelation. They got a revelation that, wow, this is not just any other man. This is Jesus. This is the real McCoy. This is the real thing. This is the Messiah. Stop the wind. Stop the storm. Anytime in life there might be storms and unusual, uncommon situations that might rise up your way, that may rise up my way. But you know what? Jesus is the captain of my boat. Who's the captain of your boat? Who is it that dictates if there's going to be peace in your house? Is it your paycheck? Is it how much money you have in the bank? What is that? Is it that dictates what CNN, Fox News, or other news people are saying? What is it that dictates? Is it the political system, who's in political office, that dictates your peace? No. The one that's in the boat, the captain of the boat, he can be sleeping. His name is Jesus during any storm. All we have to do is just say, you know what? I serve Jesus. He is the living God. I am sold out to Jesus, regardless of my storm, regardless of any storm that comes against me. Yes, because storms will come, but guess what? When Jesus is the captain of the boat, storms have to leave. And I come to tell you the following thing. Even though we may be going through a storm, no matter what storm you are going to, when Jesus gets up and rebukes the winds and the sea, just like we got to get up and rebuke the storm and speak to the storm and tell that storm, you are not in control of my life. You are not in control of my family. You are not in control of my destiny. You are not in control of my purpose. You might rage and you may maybe try to make me be afraid, but I will not be afraid, because love and the love of God that is shed abroad in our heart, perfect love casts out all fear. So I come to tell you today that Jesus has stood up and he looked at the storm and he said, it's over. It's over.